Hello, once again. We have reached the writing portion of our daily lesson, and we are going to write about what our favorite kindergarten memory is. And I chose that as a topic because today, 4/21/20, April 21st, 2020, is Kindergarten Day. Did you know that? It's on the calendar and everything. It is Kindergarten Day. Woo-hoo-hoo. We are kindergartners, and it's our day to celebrate. So we're going to write about our favorite kindergarten memory. So I started, and there's a clue down here. So if you're thinking about it, what my favorite kindergarten memory from this year is, I already wrote this down, and you're going to see this prompt. It's going to be in your daily schedule. So you can copy this down, or you can have mom or dad write it for you to help you out. And it says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to circle that because it is one of our sight words. My favorite kindergarten, and I bet you already knew that, even though it's a really, really long word. We see it a lot, and we're in kindergarten, so kindergarten memory is one of our sight words. My favorite kindergarten memory is, now you see that I have 3 lines there. 3 lines must mean that I have 3 words, okay? So my favorite kindergarten memory from this year is our Christmas show. And I already have an illustration to go with it because if you remember, which I'm sure you do, you'll never forget this song because we sang it a lot and we practiced it almost every day. And we also did all our 3D shapes with it. We learned them that way. It was our 3D shape song that we changed to go with the Christmas the theme. So when we say shapes, 3D shapes, I know cube, cone, sphere, and cylinder. Cube, cone, sphere, and cylinder. Remember that? I know you do. Okay, so I drew that there so that I could write our Christmas show. Okay, now I know that I always tell you, you have to do your writing in pencil. And moms and dads might be saying, well, Miss Griggs isn't writing in pencil. Why isn't she following her own rules? Well, boys and girls, if you remember, I always say that I do it in a marker or a color so that it's easy for you to see. Because if I write it on here in pencil, it's not so easy to see. Okay, and then when I used to project it in front of the class, it was very hard to see if I wrote in pencil. So I like to do it in a bright color just so you see it. But you got to do it in pencil. Okay. All right, here we go. So my favorite kindergarten memory is and remember, you are going to just write the best you can. Whatever sounds you hear, whatever you think it is, you write it down. Remember, you're going to grab that rubber band, you're going to stretch and listen for all the sounds you hear, okay? Our Christmas. Now, Christmas has a capital letter because it's a special holiday, and things that have a special name get a capital letter. If it's the name of a movie or a book or a person or a holiday or a street or a school, it gets a capital letter. So Christmas starts with a C, and we'll make it a capital C. There's a tricky H in there that we don't even hear at all, but I guess he was bored or something, and he said, hey, can I jump in this word with you? Okay, I hear the R, I have an I, Christmas. We don't really hear the T. There's a T in there. Christmas. We only hear the S, but an A sneaks in there. Same thing. Guess he needed something to do just like the H did, sitting home alone on a Friday night and thought, I'm going to join this word. Christmas. My favorite kindergarten memory is our Christmas show. Now, we haven't gone over this too much, just a little bit. We would have gotten more into it had we been at school right now, so we're going to bring it in now. The sound sh is made with 2 letters that work together. And those letters are S, H. That's kind of a crazy S. Sorry, I got a little wild there at the end. S-H. Like when your mom or dad says, shh, be quiet, please. Okay, S-H. Show, O-O. I hear the O say its name right out loud, and a W pops in there. You can sort of hear it. Show, show, period. My favorite kindergarten memory is our Christmas show. And I drew some illustrations to go with it. My cube, my cone, my sphere, my cylinder. Remember we said the cube looked like a present. The cone looked like a Christmas tree. The sphere looked like an ornament. And the cylinder looked like a candle. All things that had to do with Christmas. Pretty cool. I like how we did that. Okay, so this is your writing that is due today that I'd like you to work on. Do your best. Sound it out. Whatever you hear, write it down. Show it to a grown-up. Have them correct it for you, okay? But don't be sad if you get some things wrong. It's not a big deal. We learn when we make mistakes. We learn by doing our best. So that's all I want. And I know that's all your moms and dads want too, is that you do your best work and then we'll fix it. And I want to remind you too a little bit about this because I didn't do it the other day. I like to put the date at the top. It's kind of cool. Then you know when you did it, okay? And it's good practice. So we used to write it two different ways. We would write the whole word, April 21, 2020. And then the short way, the digital way to do it, is to write a 4. And if you remember, we always counted down our months of the year. April is the 4th month. We're on the 21st day and our year is 2020. So this is just the shorter way. So I wrote our 2s differently also. And I think it was Ethan who didn't like when I made the 2s like this. He said, Miss Griggs, those are not 2s. I think they're 6s. And I said, you're kind of right. They do look like 6s if we flipped them around. But I made them both ways. So 2s are okay this way. 2s are okay that way with the loop in it. Sorry, Ethan, you do whatever you like. But I just remembered that. Okay. And that's it for writing today. Thank you very much.